Hey guys, it's TechGuy276. That's my PS2 over there, but I'm not here to talk about that. Games coming out today on iOS, Android, and Windows Phone seem to be crap ones. Rockstar have created their Grand Theft Auto series coming to mobile, Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and GTA San Andreas, and should hopefully bringing more titles like that. You should hopefully bring in more dedicated titles to the mobile platform that has dedicated story, dedicated gameplay controls. I know touchscreen controls aren't the best, but touchscreen controls can work on a mobile device for titles. But games at the moment, such as Candy Crush Saga, Pet Rescue Saga, Farmhouse Buddies Saga, which I've just actually seen on the telly, and then you get these games at the moment just I've not even attempted to download them because I know they're going to be crap and I know that they're going to be time wasters. I had The Simpsons Tapped Out. I played that and I thought this is going to take too much of my time waiting for stuff to happen, so I thought, nah, I can't be bothered doing with this. But the next craze is a Flappy Bird. And the person who created Flappy Bird did it within 4 nights. He was just using it as a side project. He just thought, I'm going to do some programming for an iOS device. I might as well see where this takes me. And he's now earning 50,000 a day, and he did it within 4 nights. And just think how much money gets spent on an app such as like the configuration of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Like, they spent tons of money, not as much as Grand Theft Auto 5, but they spent a tremendous amount of money advertising it, bringing it to the market, rehashing it with the HD graphics, with the team that was on it, all the wages, and all the things like that, and they were selling it for $5. And yet this guy comes along, works on it. I know, like, GTA San Andreas can only run on a certain amount of phones, for recommended specs, Galaxy S4. Well, basically Snapdragon 800 processors and above. But this person, 4 nights, didn't even spend any money on it other than the equipment that he was already using, which was probably a Mac or a PC to develop iOS and Android applications. And he did it within 4 nights. He's now earning 50k a day. And these people that are working on GTA San Andreas with the HD graphics, and there's still a dedicated team towards the mobile and the application version of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, because there's always going to be bugs, there's always going to be stuff to fix, or there's going to be stuff that's going to be implemented into it. But with Flappy Bird, if the developer adds any more features to Flappy Bird, then it kills off the entire franchise. And all you do is, you've probably heard of Flappy Bird already. You tap the screen and you just make this little bird go through pipes, and that's about it. And it's really, really hard. And that's why it's so popular. If it wasn't so easy, if it wasn't so hard, then it wouldn't be popular today. And here's that gets me onto my rant. The applications that come out today for mobile are like Candy Crush and Flappy Bird, and I don't want that as the direction of mobile applications to come out in further, because people will just, if I knew how to code, I'd be creating things like Flappy Bird, and that'd just be pushing it out to the market, and people will download it because it's PS2. I'm looking at my PS2 in the phone camera and it's distracting. And that I don't want that to be the mobile gaming platform. I want there to be dedicated stories, dedicated gameplay mechanics, and something that we haven't seen before in mobile, and something that not only pushes the limit of our phones but also challenges us. There's this game which I really love at the moment. It's called Strata, Strata, and it's basically you've got 4 lines running diagonally like that, and there's colours on it, there's different colours, and you've got to work out whatever stripe you go over with, you've got to make sure that's the top one. And sometimes it's very challenging, sometimes it's very easy, but most of the time you've got to be sat there and gone, right, if I do this and I do that, and it's really fantastic. and I really love like my puzzle games on my Android device. But with games like Candy Crush Saga and Flappy Bird, it's just creating a market and creating a new line of mobile applications that will just suck people in. And I don't want that to be the face of the mobile application world. If as long as people keep innovating with puzzling challenges, I know Angry Birds does the same kind of deal, but that was more of a like if you do this you have you have another go, and you actually had to think, not really think, but you just had to like fling your bird, see what happens, and you actually had a success in it. And these other games, they're just distracting on life, and they're a waste of time. And if something's not challenging you, then, or if something's not pushing your limits, then sadly you're not gaining anything. And on that note, thanks for listening, guys, and I'll see you next video. Bye.